On Christmas Eve, Donald Trump managed to take his unique ability to ruin absolutely anything he touches and almost destroy Christmas for a 7-year-old little girl. Here's what happened. The girl called into NORAD, who's been tracking Santa Claus for 63 years. Kids call in every Christmas Eve, find out where he is. You can tune into it on TV. It's a lot of fun. So she calls NORAD wanting to know where Santa Claus is. And the scientist who answers the phone says, "Hey, would you like to talk to the President of the United States?" 7-year-old little girl, super excited. Hell yeah, I want to talk to the President of the United States. Of course, she didn't say it like that. So she's on hold for 7 minutes. She says there was no music, nothing on the phone, just dead silence. And then suddenly, the President of the United States comes on the phone to this little girl on Christmas Eve. Now, regardless of what you think about Donald Trump, that would be pretty cool just to be on the phone with the president at that age. That little girl doesn't know too much about politics, left or right or all that. All she knows is that I am on the phone with the President of the United States on Christmas Eve. This is probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. And then it became not the coolest thing to ever happen to her because the president asked her if she still believed in Santa Claus because at the age of 7, it's marginal, right? It's literally exactly what he said to her. Because at 7, it's marginal, right? So he's questioning whether she believes in Santa because he feels she's a little too old to believe in Santa Claus. All right, then obviously this story kind of blows up. Everybody sees the video. We see it on Twitter. We see it in articles. So then reporters reach out to the family and they talk to the little girl, Coleman Lloyd. And she says, I still believe in Santa Claus. I thought that was really great. I got to talk to the president. So she's okay, right? I mean, he didn't actually destroy her belief in Santa Claus. In fact, what confused her the most is that she had no idea what the word marginal meant. And that's what she told reporters. She said, I didn't know what that word was. So I just said, yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, sure. And she got, a really nice doll she'd been wanting for Christmas, reaffirmed her belief in Santa, kept that mythos alive for her for just a little bit longer. No thanks to Donald Trump himself, because that's what this is really about, right? I mean, all you had to do was not be an idiot while talking to a 7-year-old girl. That's a pretty easy task. I mean, that's a very low bar to clear. And you couldn't even do it. You had to do you believe in Santa Claus? I mean, how old are you, 7? I don't know if that's okay at your age. Come on. It was Christmas Eve. You were trying to do a nice little photo op, maybe show people that you're an actual human being for a few seconds every year, and you couldn't even manage that. Donald Trump absolutely destroys everything that he touches, everything that he interacts with, and everything that he attempts to take control of. But luckily, this little girl woke up on Christmas morning still believing in Santa Claus, still believing in the magic of Christmas, and actually still caring about the president, because apparently that little girl is a much better human being than the president himself actually is.